And we are live. Welcome to WooTube. My name is Baran Woo, and today, assuming that all technical things go super smoothly as they always do, I'm going to welcome my extra special guest. He's all the way from Canada via Germany or Switzerland. Or Sweden, possibly Sweden, but maybe Germany. I could be wrong on all of the accounts. It's the King. Brandon, say hello.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
Where are you?
I'm currently in Sweden.
Okay, well, it was one of the three. Like, I was like close enough, pretty much. Anyway, good to have you on. Good to talk to you. It's been a while, but it's not going to be long till I hopefully get to speak in person. Because you're currently on the King World Tour, correct?
Correct. Yeah, one of my tours.
Yeah.
Right now I'm at Bridget's place. Saka234 is here. Peter H is here. It's a good time.
It's just a regular little Shark Tank you've got there sitting around casually.
Oh, I mean, when we were in Italy, you should have seen the districts. The name on the districts is insane.
Oh, that district lineup. I mean, even just the photo was like pretty much sort of a who's who. It's like, imagine turning up to that district as a sort of newer player, like, yeah, just getting into the game, you know, who are you? How long have you been playing for? And you sit down and, I'm just the double world champion for the last like few years. This guy's like top 8'd every single Worlds for the last who knows how long, and this guy like sweeps every tournament that he plays in, so good luck.
It was wild.
I was kind of gutted to not be there. I've got a message from Jai. Jai says, Brandon, all your oracles are on strike until the set release. So that's straight from Jai.
The union fights against me.
Yeah, absolutely. I would have gone with like all the oracles are on strike until MTI is unbanned, which
I guess I won't be playing the game anymore.
So I've got some scoops. There's I wanted to get you on for a couple of reasons. A, because it meant that I didn't have to plan anything because I can just get your reactions to stuff. So that's good for me. B, I think one of these cards is like pretty interesting for you potentially, or you might hate it. We'll find out. And then C, it's just always good having the King on WooTube. So thanks for joining.
Thanks for having me. I'm glad we're back.
Yeah, at least temporarily. I'm sort of for people who are wondering where the hell has WooTube been, everything's been a bit crazy here. Hopefully I might be able to do some stuff once the set releases. I might be doing some like shorter streams on a Monday. Maybe like I'm going to try and cram a deck build into an hour or something like that, just so that we can still keep something going. Right. Brandon, we should talk about cards. So the first thing I should do, we've got some lovely art on screen at the moment, which you do not give a crap about. As you pointed out in the past, stop spending so long on the art and give me the words, because that's all you care about.
Correct, not this art stuff again.
So I can describe this card that's on screen. It's basically it's a pretty lush piece. I assume maybe, I don't know, I want to say a feminine type figure, not necessarily female, but she certainly has a feminine guile to their presence, crouching in what we assume is some kind of scrapyard, and sort of picking stuff out of it. They're wearing some pretty cool goggles, and they've got a sort of punk rock arm band type thing, like a like what you'd wear on a collar but around your arm. Lots of spikes going on here, quite a kind of punk sort of aesthetic. What's your immediate guess of what the card's going to be? Like that's fun. That's a fun game to play. What do you think?
Oh my god. A criminal? I have no idea.
Yeah, I know. I just so everyone knows, I have not prepped Brandon in any way, shape, or form for this. Like this is like right. So we're gonna bring up a card. Also, I should point out to everyone because lots of people in the chat now. I did drop a poem a few days ago, and I put a reminder out about it today. We're gonna do that poem that card second. So the card which I'm about to bring up is not related to the poem. Fawn's coming in here with, I assume, some Shaper scavenging-esque card, and Fawn is not a million miles off. So the card is called Scrounged. It's a 1-cost event. It's Anarch. It's 1 influence, which I think is actually pretty relevant. We'll talk about that in a second. It's a double, and it says, as an additional cost, spend a click, blah, blah, blah. And then install 1 program from your heap. You may add 1 program from your heap to the bottom of your stack. Flavor text is 99% of everything is trash. That's why I pay someone else to search it for me. What do you think of that as a card?
So you play 1 from heap and then shuffle 1 back.
Yeah. Now, the reason I was particularly keen on your thoughts on this is that you've been playing a lot of mulch recently.
Correct.
And you like some programs in your mulch.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Being able to, I mean, most of us like recursion. When it helps us, of course. But I think, being able to use this to, recur programs or like install programs right away. But also, as I think what you're going to lead into is this being a 1 influence card. Factions like Criminal have had trouble with Rig Shooter and things like that. So you'll be able to like shuffle something back in as well.
Yeah.
Or does it go to bottom of your heap? Is that what you said?
Yeah, bottom. So one is installed, 1 to the bottom of the heap.
Okay, yeah. Just use your boomerang, shuffle your deck, and it'll be shuffled.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's not at the bottom anymore.
I mean, I see this like one of the first things I see this is like this is a pretty nice 1 influence splash into certain criminal decks as a way of like, Crim's always had problem with, I've lost my single copy of one of my breakers, and you're then kind of boned. And this might give you the ability to use some kind of more of the fun Crim programs like for Salem, things like that, get a bit more use out of them, as well as having sort of some rig shooting protection, if you like.
Is it a 3 of in Shaper as well?
Yeah, I think it's at least it's like a 1 or 2 of like in every Arasana deck, and probably a 3 of in some.
Yeah, you just muse, put Coalescence at the bottom, then do the thing.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, with like Muse, if you're sort of installing Muse for less credits using either DZMZs or UAVs or anything along those lines, like this is a ton of recursion, because if you install a Muse and you get back a Muse and then you get a Coalescence with the Muse, and like that's like just keeping your engine going for quite a lot. more, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's probably, a lot more uses that I'm not thinking about, but also just like, more cards to come. But like that is, again, at one influence, easy to play, like one
Yeah.
cost. That is, you're gonna see that.
I mean, it's a double is the only kind of like negative, but I don't think it's that bad value for a double, right? Like we've had sort of things like retrieval run in the past, but that's installed one program, okay, for no cost, but it also required a run, so could be stopped.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it being a double means it's not like maybe it's not a 3-of. Maybe, yeah, I forgot about the double part. But like, I think whether this is like, oh, something you have, just as insurance or just in case, or this is kind of like part of your, endless program machine, seems solid, and pay an extra click to repair to is just the cost of doing business.
Yeah, I can like I could certainly, see this being like pretty played. I could also see it being a way of maybe worryingly Anarchs getting into a like, I'm just going to break everything with botuluses, because like if you overinstall the ice which had the botulus on it, then I'm just going to get it back. I'm going to put another one on the bottom of my stack, and then I'm going to draw into that in like a second. So like I could see botulus being, especially with turbine going, right? Like I could see it being very important.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I mean, botulus, hush stocks are gone up, right?
Yeah. Fermenter actually.
Maybe you see.
Like I did.
Yeah. Fermenter is definitely huge.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because of turbine, you might see maybe see monkey wrench.
Yep. I mean, I love a bit of monkey wrench. I'll happily play monkey wrench over turbine. You know that. And especially now, it's the only legal option. Yeah, I mean, I could also see Fermenter being like something that people lean on, like even the criminals, because with sort of daily casts, things like that kind of going. Like if you just want slow, consistent econ, Fermenter seems pretty big. Nice.
Right. Yeah. I think. Yeah, I think because we lost a lot of drip econ, so yeah, Fermenter being able to recur your Fermenter seems very good.
Okay, so we should move on to the next thing, which is I'm going to start off with most times when I've been given scoops, I have put out a little a puzzle, you could say, to people, and normally it's been kind of picture style clues or sort of wordplay clues, things along that, which is very inaccessible to someone like yourself. So this time I wrote a poem. So I'm going to read you the poem, and I'm going to let you know that all of the information that you need for this next card is in the poem.
Ooh.
And then you can tell me what you think the card is. So
okay.
So here we are. This is a poem called The Scoops Cabinet. I bought a little cabinet with which I'm going to use to store the cards from all my decks. It has a set of shelves and drawers. The drawer is kind of phony though. I don't know what it's for, as anything I store there seems to end up on the floor. On top I've put a photo with my favourite memory, and the shelves hold all my bling and my fancy jewellery. Everything's on display for everyone to see, but none of it is paid for. That's right, everything was free. There's only 3 more verses, don't worry. I bought it from IKEA, where it came to me flat packed. There was a great big pile. I took the top one from the stack. It weighed about 3 kilos and was stained walnut black, with an arch on the facade and a plique on the back. I'd love to show it off. I'd really like to boast. Maybe I'll throw a party so that I can play the host. Just remember your invitations, or I may not let you in. Put on all of your glad rags and your pretty shiny bling. Please bring your own nice bottle and drink all that you bring, because anything left over will be chucked straight in the bin. End of poem. So, all the information's there. What does the card do?
Host things.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, it's a good start. It's a solid start. It's a really solid start.
Maybe you put credits on it. Things may go installed, then things go in the trash if they're not installed. Yeah.
Don't worry, I won't put you under too much here. But this I put this poem out a while back, and chucked it out again this morning. There's been some pretty good guesses. I think Chris Dyer thought that he was pretty sure that he had what it was. He is pretty wrong. I'll let you know that right now, Chris. But Ren, I think, got quite close. Ren sent me a guess, so I'll say Ren is definitely the closest out of everyone who sort of threw guesses my way. But let me just run down a few of the things here. So obviously you'll have instantly noticed the phrase "with an arch," which if you take away the "with" and you put the 2 words together, that clearly says anarch. I mean, that's it's obvious as the light of day. So this is anarch. It's stained a walnut black, so that's a hard wood, a hard wearing wood. So obviously we're looking at hardware here. Shout out to XUG who figured out that a cabinet, I mean, another good name for a cabinet is a console. So here we've got an Anarch hardware console. This is 3 kilos, which a few people have assumed would be the cost, but weight is really more in the influence that you have over someone is the weight you have on them. So this is free influence in Anarch. And then obviously there's a memory. There's one memory, my favorite memory on there. So yeah, this is one MU, and then pretty much all of the rest of it is describing what it does. It talks about some draws, but some phony draw. It talks about things coming from the top of a stack. It talks about things ending up in the bin, and it talks about things being free and on display. And with that, I think it's probably time to put some people out of their misery. So, this is Bling. Bling is a 2-cost hardware in Anarch. It's free influence, it's a console, and it gives you 1 MU. And then it has these words on it. Whenever you install a card without spending credits, you may host the top card of your stack face up on this hardware. It is not installed. You can play or install hosted cards as if they were in your grip. When your discard phase ends, trash all hosted cards. There's a lot of words there. Do you need me to read it again? Because it's a bit wild.
Not when you install a card, not spending credits?
Yeah, without spending credits.
Interesting.
So, I mean, this is fairly... Oh, and it's the picture here is it's really showing like a bracelet, I guess, which is the bling reference here. So for people who care about art. So Augustus here pointing out Paladin credits still count. You would still be spending credits. In how I read this, if you're spending credits off Paladin or you're spending credits off like a Chesva during a run or anything like that, you are still spending credits because you're spending them off a different card. If the thing is reduced, so for instance, if you use Topan to reduce the cost of installing something by 2 and it comes in for free, then you are not spending credits. Now, does this see play? Is the big question.
Well, the second part, you can use these as if they were in your grip.
Yep.
So that's what you meant about the phony draw. And
yes.
We'd still have to use a click to install these.
Yeah, so it's like it draws a card. It's like phony draw because it draws a card off the top of your stack and puts it onto this hardware, which you can then... So you've technically drawn a card. You're just not going to keep it because it's going to go.
I think Seb's found its console.
Yeah, lots of people shouting out. Jai already mentioning and Meteor in chat. Seb, this does feel pretty nice with Seb, because it's Seb and Topan basically, and it's like whether you actually play this in Topan, I don't know what better you'd play. I mean, there's always Keiko, isn't there? And you install Keiko for free, kind of. So it's kind of tricky. Yeah, it's a really weird one because I can't work out. I mean, there's also some other ways where you can do nonsense with this. Unfortunately, like Career Fair's gone, but technically, rigging up is still in the game.
Yeah, no free lunch, stone chip chat room.
Yep.
Yeah,
like any zero coster, right?
Zero coster, yeah, just kind of helps you. And then if you're playing a deck that like maybe you just want to put things in the bin. Maybe there is a Q-loop aspect.
Yep.
The other question I have is that if it's treated like it's in your grip when you run, can you masterwork off of this? Oh no, wait, that's 2 consoles. Never mind. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we almost got there.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'd have been like, it would have been sick with patchwork, but obviously then we're in 2 consoles and that rotates, but all of that. Jello Shots pointing out the price actually, which I'd completely blanked on as being something which reduces install costs, but the price installs stuff for free. But we've paid 1 for the price, right? So does that count?
I think it said if you install this, not spending credits. I think when you install the actual card.
I am hoping that doesn't come up when I'm TOing until someone puts something out. Cold Lava thinks that we installed it for free. Cold Lava pointed out that we can still Arasana off this, which is quite cool. Whether you're also like Arasana, well, it still has like 1 zero cost Trojan. If
it was you. Sorry. Sokka's playing pranks on me. Sorry.
Yeah, it works with DZMZ. That's like definitely. I mean, you could even just port some DZMZs into Anarch, right? And then every time you install a fermenter, you get a draw off this. That's like something.
Yeah, I think also I would say maybe there is some more cards coming that are kind of hot off of this or something.
Possibly. I mean, I think like Topan might be enough. Biobands as well. Biobands is a way of installing stuff for one less, which might be something. Simul chip. Oh, we've got more things being thrown our way. Simul chip is actually a really good shout. That's pretty cool.
Like it is. It's just that like you need to be able to do something with that card.
Yeah.
Otherwise you lose it. So like we'll see. Maybe yeah.
Ren is already considering whether you can port this into Eternal Woo, because it's quite easy to get some free stuff there. Let's go. Yeah, I mean this one is like pretty interesting. I'm unsure. It is technically draw, right? And Anarch probably needs a little bit of draw, but it's like pretty weird draw. Oh, Chris Yang bringing out rejig as an option. I love a bit of rejig.
I'm not sure.
You just want to play Keiko, don't you?
No. It's like, no. Like I'm cool with playing other consoles. Like I just think that like, maybe you are like this helps you with recurring things. Like maybe you want things to go to the bin. When it says treat it like it's in your grip and then it's trash, does that trigger Steel Skin or Strike Fund?
There was certainly talk about earlier in the chat, and I think it would, because it is trashed, and they say trash from anywhere. So that's like kind of quite hype in terms of, I've like ended my turn on 7 cards or something, right?
Yeah. Like things like that. I don't know. Like it'll be that'll be very interesting.
Yeah. Ren's gone even further down the rabbit hole, and has brought up London Library, which is already like kind of busted in Eternal when you've got like Muse as an option. So let's go. And someone else pointed out something. Yeah, Fawn coming in with what's obviously like what we all want is this is a Paul's Cafe card. We can make Paul's Cafe playable.
Yeah, my smartware distributor stocks are going up. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. I mean, this is potentially more. I think with enough people kind of working it out, you can build around this. Whether it's worth building around is the other thing, but there's maybe more options than we thought. And like you say, I think Seb, Amanuensis has proven to be the wrong thing for Seb. It's not really worked. So Seb playing this instead, like, I could totally see that.
Does it synergize with Buffer Drive?
Yeah, totally. Because it's trashed. So, I mean, you're probably already playing like a Buffer Drive in Topan. but maybe then you'd have already probably hit Topan. Well, you might not have. Like, if you didn't have a 2-cost install in your hand. It's definitely interesting. I'm like... It also... The card on... It kind of importantly, I guess, the card that's hosted is protected. So if there was something... Like, if you... Oh, does this work with Ghost Tongue? No, it's only install. Damn. I was gonna say, like, maybe there's a thing where you can like get a deep dive hosted on this, and then it's safe for you to sort of banker or play a like running hot or anything like that. I mean, even just like whatever's on here is safe against banker, right? So that's kind of like, you know, you're not going to lose it to potential banker damage or other damage, which is kind of cool.
Right. Yeah.
I think this is one which is basically, we're just going to have to see. It's either going to sort of, someone's going to turn this into some really kind of quite sick engine, or it's just going to sit in that mid space of like, it'll be a fun console for some people to play, but it doesn't see competitive viability.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see it yet, but maybe someone cracks the code.
Yeah. Well, that's all the scoops which I've got for today. I should shout out that Bridgman is it a stream or a podcast? He's running a stream tomorrow, right? To talk about some goo.
Yeah.
Which is happening at 10 a.m. Swedish time. So I'll let you all work out what that is in your own. On Bridgman's YouTube, which is Kitchen Table Net. No, Kitchen. Ah, damn it. Is it Kitchen? Am I going really wrong here? Wait a second. I like totally know this. I subscribe to Bridgman. I know exactly what it is, but I'm like really doubting myself now.
As someone who is in his room, you feel like I should know this as well.
Yeah,
but let's go ask him.
Yeah. Just tell Bridgman to tell me what it is.
Hello. Hey, we want to know what the name of your channel is tomorrow for the stream.
The channel name?
Yes.
Kitchen Meta with Bridgman.
Kitchen Meta with Bridgman.
I knew. I was close enough. But yeah, Kitchen Meta. Thanos is there.
We're gonna post a short on there to advertise Finn's thing. Okay. So you go from Baru's channel to Sokka's channel, and then Sokka's channel to Finn's channel. What?
Oh my god!
That's a half.
Shameless.
That was a shameless plug, but I'll allow it because it was from Sokka. So like what you're gonna do, you know? I can put him down as a special guest now. Right. With that, I'm gonna scrounge and bling my way out of here. Brandon, what are you, with closing thoughts, what are you most excited about from the new set which has come out so far?
Yeah, I mean, I would say I'm curious to see kind of overall how things come together, but like a lot of the core things are very interesting, you know, and you know, I think I like the ideas and just getting out there and building around them is going to be exciting. That's what I'm excited for. Yeah.
And anything on the runner side taking your fancy? Are you interested to have a crack at Baz, or is he not floating your boat?
No, I think so far to me, Baz is the one that stands out as like something that's like uh seems busted. So we'll see. I guess. Could be wrong. I mean, a lot of still cards come out, and you gotta build the deck and it's gotta perform. But like, I think I don't know, Criminal Arizona not necessarily a word I'm looking forward to, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm gonna remain Arasana pilled for the time being, I think, and just see what happens with rotation and new cards based on that. So yeah. With that, I'm gonna say ciao for now. I was gonna say thank you, Brandon, for stepping in and being the voice of reason to my optimistic feelings about cards.
Anytime.
And anyone in the UK, which is probably a few people listening now, you're going to be at Reading like next week, right? Is that right? Have I got my dates right?
Reading starting. It's still some time. Reading's probably in a week, like 29th.
Nice.
Yeah, 29th. We leave the 4th. We'll be in Norwich. 23rd, 24th, up in Liverpool, 25th through 28th. So that's it's gonna be good.
Amazing. Well, hopefully I'm gonna
3-4.
Yeah, I'm gonna come and try and see you on the Tuesday. Hopefully, it's still TBC, but hopefully I get to catch you in person. Anyway. Thanks everyone for dropping into the stream today. I hope you enjoyed the scoops. Go forth and scrounge. Ciao for now.